Welcome to Ocala Garage. My name is Thomas. Today I'm going to do a couple things with my Datsun. I'm going to replace the actuator arm or the piston, whatever that's called, strut for the rear hatch. And I'm going to replace the fuse box that I have in there with the upgraded fuse panel. And I may do the seat belts because the seat belts that are in there are the original separate shoulder and waist seat belts, and I have an integrated all-in-one shoulder harness that should be a little bit better. These, when you have the shoulder harness on, there's no play in it, it just locks you in place, and the ones that I have kind of move and they lock if there's, a sudden stop. So I might do that today. That's just a couple of bolts to get those out and in, so we'll see how that goes. I only have limited time because it's getting late in the evening, so I think this strut is going to take the most time to get done. So I'm going to start with that, and we'll move on from there and see where the day takes us. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll check in with you in a minute. Alright, so I removed the strut the original style strut that I had installed that was weak and would not hold the hatch up. Excuse me. And where it mounted, I replaced with this ball, and at the top, damn light. Anyway, right there, there's that ball. So now I should be able to take this strut here that's supposed to be super strong and just clip it in, and this is more of a universal style, more modern style, and it should hold up the hatch. So let's see what happens. It's holding. How about that? All right. Holy crap. That holds really well. Nice. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. We'll give these guys an endorsement. Motorsport Auto, MSA 240Z deck lid support conversion. I will link that in the description below. That's a good one. That's a keeper. I'm very happy about that. Am I in frame? I'm in frame, right? No? Yeah? Yeah. Alright. On to the fuse panel and maybe the seat belts, although I'm running out of daylight. So this is the new upgraded fuse box. You see it's got modern style fuses. It is supposed to, and I believe that's what this guy right here is for. It is upside down. Maybe that's not what that's for. Anyway, this one should not catch fire like the stock 240s did, because they run 12 volts through all of these instead of lower voltage and relays. So part of the headlight wiring harness upgrade that I'm doing is going to reroute. So instead of 12 volts going to this switch here for the headlights, it'll be low voltage going to this switch and then a relay in the front, and the headlights are going to get power directly from the battery. So I'll have to run the wiring harness should be plug in, play, and then running the power, the hot, to the 12 volt positive on the battery, and that should power the headlights. They're supposed to be brighter, so I'm going to do that a different time, I think, because I have a light meter that will tell you how bright something is, and I'm going to use that to test the headlights before, and then after I do the upgrade, I'll test the headlights to see if they are in fact brighter, which was the claim. So we're going to find that out, and that will actually be my giveaway, is the my 500 subscriber giveaway is the light meter. Not a super spectacular giveaway, I suppose, but hell, it's still a free something. So stop your bitching. Alright, so I'm going to get on with installing this fuse box. The fuses are down under here, so I need to take the center console off and get that out of the way so I have access to the fuse box. So stand by, that work is going to be done here in a second. Alright, I'm going to try to do this without knocking over the camera. So the replacement is a little bit bigger footprint, and it doesn't have the cool cover, which I'm sort of bummed about, but that's okay. I think I will survive. And put the screwdriver out of reach, of course. You know what? Before I do this, I should disconnect the battery. Hang on. Luckily, I'm super awesome, and I installed a cutoff switch in the engine bay. The link in the description below for that video. It's a super awesome video. Of course, I think it's super awesome because, you know, I did it. Although I can't apparently unscrew screws. Holy crap, how long is this thing? Come on, you little... Wow! That is super long. That's what she said. Alright. Stay right... Put you... You know what? Turn you upside down, set you here, and put a screw in there. There we go. Now hopefully I can do this without having to take this panel off. And if I can, I will, because that panel is just another couple of screws to take off, so pain in the butt. Alright. Okay, that's out. Aha! There we go. Alright, so it's very important when you order these, and I'll put a link in the description for this part as well. There's two different styles. There's the short pigtails and long pigtails. So you have to confirm whether your vehicle has the short or the long pigtails. Mine obviously has the short pigtails. This seems reversed to me. No, I guess it's fine. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. This is slightly concerning. Where the hell do you... Oh, I see. Okay. You just... Aha! You unscrew. So, you'd think I didn't actually put these together. I did it so long ago. There's that. There. That there. That is interesting. There we go. Alright, that's out. And then we will disconnect this dude. Alright. So this fuse box has not ever burned up. I have the one that was original to this car that did burn up. Hey, what are you doing in here? There's just extra pieces laying around. And this is the switch for the antenna to make the antenna go up and down. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Aha! They've changed the location. So let's see. We shouldn't need this rubber cover anymore because this goes on the inside and it's protected. So that means I gotta cut this cover off without cutting through the wire. All right, stand by. All right, I apologize. I started to cut. Oh, I could have just pulled it off. Didn't have to cut it. Oh, that was dumb. I don't need it anyway, so it's all good. I was also a little bit embarrassed because I was using essentially pruning shears to cut it instead of like a nice pair of snips. But it worked. Okay. So let's feed you in. Am I knocking you guys around? Can you even see? I hope you can see. I think I'm going to do you last. That's also what she said. That woman. All right, so you guys go this way. That does not seem far enough. All right, that went that way. This goes in there, like that. This goes like this. Like that. And then we have one more little dude here. Sorry if I'm knocking you guys around. That goes in there like that. You all tuck up nicely. Looks like the mounting holes line up, so that's always good. All right, I'll undo this guy, and don't you do that. Yeah, you did it anyway. You know, magnetic tip screwdrivers don't always work. Alright, wire. Why are you being a pain? Okay. Success. I would prefer if there were a little rubber grommet there, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's take one of these stupidly long screws, get this fed in. Second stupidly long screw. Find the hole. That's what she said. I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. Alright, I don't want to tighten you too much. All right. Does this not go down any farther? I guess that's it. All right. Well, let's smoke test it. Hazards. Beepers. Fans, headlights, turn signals. God, that's horrible. Gotta have it on just for that. Windshield wipers, I'm not going to turn those on. Looks like everything's good. So that seemed to be a fairly quick install. You guys were watching, so you tell me how damn boring it was to watch me do this. There's got to be a plate for that though, a cover. I don't feel like they sent it. You'd think they would. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the center console back in place. And that wraps up upgrading the fuse box. So this is the seatbelt kit. This is the actual seatbelt, and it's got a retractor on it. Here's all the hardware to mount it. The instructions seem pretty straightforward. Mount the upper. This is the shoulder mount. Then mount the lower. This is where the lap belt mounts currently, and then that's where the retractor unit is. And mount the hardware to that. Mount that to the chassis. And I already have this seatbelt, so I don't need that, I don't think. So it should be good there. Because I didn't... Oh, I might need a new buckle too. Well, how about that? Should have thought about that. Okay, so I'll need to do that as well. So 4 simple, easy steps. Let's see if we can get it done in a fairly quick amount of time. Hey everybody, so the verdict is still kind of out on, in my opinion, on these seat belts. I'll show you, the instructions were kind of terrible, but this is where I believe the retractor is supposed to sit. And it kind of rubs here a little bit, but then it goes up to this. It's already popped off. Alright, so that's supposed to be free moving. Oh, there you go. That's supposed to be free moving there to swivel. And then you come down here, and this is the other mount point. So you've got it. The original seatbelts had 2 mount points, so this is a mount point here that's stock, and then one here that's stock. I use the stock bolts instead of the bolts that came with the kit because those were too long. So I just used all the stock bolts, except up here I used the one that came with the seatbelt. Not the one that came with the kit, but the one that was already part of the seatbelt. So then this pulls down and clips into the belt there. It sort of retracts kind of okay. I don't know, I feel like it needs to be adjusted or something. The belt is kind of nice here. So we'll see. I've only put it in on the passenger side because, you know, to hell with the passengers. But like I said, the instructions were a little vague. I would have appreciated better pictures. Not entirely sure I mounted everything exactly right, but I believe it's right. So that's where it is for now. I'm going to try and do a little bit of research. See if I can find anybody online who has installed these already and see what they did. I'm really having troubles keeping you guys in frame and see what they did. But in the meantime, I'm satisfied with the seatbelts, but not to the point where I would recommend you guys run out and get them. If you don't mind the lap belts and then the shoulder belt that doesn't adjust, then stick with that. These are nice though, because when you clip it, the shoulder does adjust and then it locks when you have a hard stop, which is what it's supposed to do. So I think it's okay. I'm concerned that the metal isn't quite up to US specs. It is a Chinese product. It should be US specs, but I don't know. I don't know why I keep walking into the dark garage and then you guys can't see me. But yeah, it's definitely a made in China product. So, although I do have these nice little stickers that I can stick on the seatbelt to say Z, so how cool is that, right? Anyway, let me get back out into sunlight. Well, almost twilight at this point. So, not a bad day, productive-wise. I got one of the seatbelts put in, which is fine. I got the new fuse box installed, and this wicked strong strut. Like, seriously, holy cow. That is awesome. That was worth every penny. I will definitely link that in the description below, and the fuse box. The seatbelts, I'll let you find your own seatbelts. I'm not ready to endorse those, so I'm not going to link to those. Here's the aftermath. I suppose I'll clean up another time. It's getting late. I'm going to back this back into the garage. The next video, I'll do the other seatbelt off camera because why bother? But the next video will probably be the brake upgrade, because that's the only thing I think I have really left to do. Oh no, I have the headlight harness. So maybe I'll just do a quick video of just putting in the headlight harness and the test of that. I think that's what I'll do. So next video, probably in a few weeks, will be the headlight harness and sort of officially announcing what the giveaway is, at least in that video. And hopefully we can hit 500 subscribers pretty soon. I'm just a little bit over 300 now, so got a ways to go, but I think it'll go pretty quickly. Spread the word, share, thumbs up, like, comment, whatever. It's all up to you. I don't do this for the likes or the subscribers, but it is nice to see that people appreciate what I'm doing, and I also appreciate the feedback that I'm getting, so thank you for that. And I'll catch you guys next time here on Oak Hollow Garage. Have a good one.